Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some dank-ass chocolate chip cookies. In order to make chocolate chip cookies, you're going to need a crap ton of ingredients. Butter, about a cup of it, 2 sticks should be fine, or if you're going to use some margarine or canola oil, whatever. You're going to need some brown and white sugar, because it's 2019, we don't discriminate. And no chocolate chip cookie recipe is complete without some chocolate chips. I get it from my supplier, Kira. I also have some flour, some salt for all the salty people out there, some baking soda, eggs, and a whole lot of motivation. Let's get started. As the first direction is to preheat the oven to 350, but let's face it, the cook time on here is always totally inaccurate, so you're probably going to need more like 45 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how motivated you get. So we're going to take a large bowl and add our 2 sticks of butter, our brown and white sugar, and we're going to mix it until smooth. Now you have your 2 sticks of butter in, you're going to add 1 cup of sugar, white sugar. Okay, next I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. That was easy. The videographer recommended that this was a better tool, and I guess she's a better Betty Crocker than I am, but let's just go to town, you know. Jesus Christ. This is when you have to have like some biceps. All our eggs in one at a time and whisk it all together. Now I could make an egg pun here, but I don't want to crap under pressure. Yeah, that was, my writer needs to come up with some better punchlines.
That wasn't a very good yolk.
We're going to take our whisk. We're just going to whisk it all together. This will be another Hannah Montana joke, but whatever. Our vanilla, because we're already basic. You want to be careful with this, you don't want to overdo it. That never happens. Yeah. Put her back on. Or it has some bourbon in it, and why not? No, I'm joking. I would never. That's what motivation's for. We're just gonna whisk that into. Add. Wow, that's a lot of flour. 3½ cups of flour. Oh yes, she's getting thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. All right, ladies. We're just going to keep on whisking it until it's thoroughly combined. I only put a cup in here because if you put too much flour in there, you're going to get baked. Oh, that looks so good. Alright, I'm going to show you how to properly measure flour. And it's not with a scale, I tried. So you're going to take a knife, preferably butter because we're not trying to stab any hoes out here. And we're just going to do like a little toot toot toot. Yeah, I buy my flour wholesale. It's much cheaper that way. And an old school trick that I learned is to find like the flat of it to make sure you get that even consistency. Next you're going to add some salt. Now for me, I'm not a salty bitch. Yeah, actually, in case I don't burn the house down, I better throw some behind me for some good luck. So I add like about a pinch, or just that much. And you're going to stir this in to combine it with the dough. Now this step is optional, but if you want to add a little bit more flour to make it thicker, I highly recommend this blend. It's my favorite. It's a nice hybrid blend, and you're just going to add about half to like 8 grams in here. No big. cup of chocolate chips, which makes the recipe. And it says a cup, but are we actually going to put a cup in here? No, we're going to put like 4 cups in here. Just going to make the hole a little bit bigger. That's what she said. The recommended amount, well, that's what the recipe says, but so next is my all-time favorite part of this recipe, and it's rolling balls. So we're going to take a cookie sheet like so, and then we're going to just go on in and grab them and roll them into nice little, about average size balls. We're doing this until we run out of cookie dough, so we're probably going to need about 2 or 3 baking sheets. Need some more motivation. Balls are evenly shaped. It's time to consider having a fire extinguisher or 911 on speed dial just in case you burn your house down. But like I said, we feel motivated. So let's pop these babies in the oven. 350 degrees, 12 to 15 minutes. Now when we're waiting for the cookies to bake, we have one of 3 options. Step 1, always refill on some motivation. Option number 2, you can do the dishes, but those can wait. Or option number 3, you can see about that flour that you had earlier, maybe pack a few bowls if you want to wait for that. But me, I stick to option number 1 because we all need a little motivation in our life. These cookies look phenomenal. We're going to put them on a baking sheet, cooling rack. I think the motivation is starting to hit me. This is how you make cookies with a little bit of motivation and determination. You'll be the life of the party. Bon appetit.